buck, both hanging out kind of down by the bait right now. Like stuff's moving.
Right away we had walked in, there was a couple of elk hanging out, got sat down, and then almost immediately a little buck came in and was just licking on the bait, which was kind of cool. You know, it's kind of fun to have at least wildlife moving through.
Even though an elk and a mule deer coming through the woods is always a pleasant sight, it's what scares them off that Sam is after. And before long, the elk and muley are spooked by something.
Starting to get that point in time where, you know, it's kind of the golden hour of hunting light, and the elk was coming back in, and then all of a sudden she turned around and kind of ran off. And the next thing I knew, I was tapping Kelly on the shoulder and I was just saying, bear, you know, there's a bear right there. And bear didn't wait long, it kind of worked its way up the ridge towards the bait. Got into position with you know, pulled the rifle up and got into position, and there was a branch in my way for a little bit, so I had to wait. And then as soon as it stepped out, I just asked Kelly if he was ready and pulled the trigger. Bear didn't go far, so. Lucky enough to make a good shot on it, and it's my first black bear ever, so feel, you know, double lucky. First black bear, and almost never on a hunt have I, you know, been able to shoot an animal on the very first day. So,
well, that happened fast. It's amazing how quick it can change. I mean, it was just pretty much just dead in the woods, and then complete silence, and it was there. So, hopefully we'll have a bear in just a few minutes. Yeah, the whole night was pretty slow. I mean, we were seeing deer and stuff moving around, and we were just watching the deer, and it was starting to cool down. The sun was going down, and I just slipped on a heavier layer to kind of warm up a little bit, and was still just watching the little buck down there, and it just kind of moved off to the left, and then right after that, the bear moved in and just came in perfect to the bait and just waited until I had a clear shot. It felt good. It just took off running downhill like it had been hit. So, pretty cool experience. It just took me a second to get my nerves calmed down to take the shot. First time I pulled the rifle up, I was just, crosshairs were all over the place. So, yeah, it's my first bear. So I'm pretty excited about that. I've filmed a lot of bear hunts and nobody's ever killed one. So I think the curse has been broken.
Once Sam made his shot, Angie let loose the two tracking dogs Harley and Ace to track down the scent of Sam's bear.
She's in, yeah. Mine has, I mean, hopefully we can go find it, but awesome black feet, and then like just a light brown like the rest of the body.
Did it
Yeah.
go away?
Yep, went downhill.
Perfect.
After Angie goes ahead to find the bear, Sam finds the blood trail and knows he isn't far off.
Well, we got blood coming down here, but we also just got the crew's down there and yelling at me to come down, so obviously it's good news. Man, just spraying everywhere.
Nice. Yeah.
Thank you.
Man, that's a beautiful bear.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you. That is awesome.
Good job, buddy.
That's a good first.
Look
Man.
at that. And there's, I mean, it's
That is the
beautiful.
thickest hair.
How did we get to watch it. Where did he come in from?
So he came in from downhill, and so like he basically came up this, and he like hung out. Like he came in, I saw him moving towards the bait, and then he walked out a little bit, and I was like, no, don't go away. And then he came right back to the bait, and then,
He stayed on this side of the bait.
yep. No, he kind of wrapped up and around the into the chocolate, yeah.
All right, I'm Sam, and I live the life at Table Mountain.